Want to hear some inside scoop? If your kids are as ready to go back to school as mine are, you gotta check out Kohl's. I got my daughters the cutest sew tops for under $18, JanSport backpacks for 25% off, and 30% off Levi's jeans for me. I even saved an extra 15% and picked up Kohl's cash. So, yeah, not sure who's more excited right now, me or the girls. Select styles, 15% offer ends August 15th. Levi's coupons do not apply. Some exclusions apply. See store Kohl's.com for details.
New hot and iced Sunrise Batch Coffee from Dunkin'. A bright and balanced, full-bodied blend brewed so you can get summering from sunrise to sunset. And even after that, because that's when you can show off those string lights you hung in the backyard. Or rehung. Enjoy a medium, hotter iced Sunrise Batch Coffee for $2. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Exclusions apply.
You've heard the screamers, the shouters, the haters, the beraters. Now it's time to listen to real conversation. Rational conversation. Now it's time for the Rick Unger Show. And now, here's Rick Unger.
This is the Rick Unger Show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You have made it to Freaky Friday. You've gone through the week. You have, as the dear departed Donald Rumsfeld once said, gone through a long, hard slog. And now you've made it to the end of the week. Congratulations. You're almost at the weekend, I hope. I'm Beowulf Rockland. Give us a call, because we want you as a part of this program. 833-711-7425. 833-711-RICK. You can also, there's so many different ways you can get a hold of us. You can text us, 202-656-6271. You can tweet at us, at ShowUnger, UNGAR. You can go to The Rick Unger Show on Facebook. Post your comments there. You can find out more information about us on rickungershow.com. It's so easy. So easy. You know, I am one of those people, and maybe this annoys you. I can understand how it might grate on the nerves, especially in the first week of August. But I'm one of those people who really likes to get way ahead of the game on Halloween. And so in honor of that, and in honor of the fact that we have, I think, an appropriate story to discuss along these lines, we're going to play this. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. This truly makes it a Freaky Friday, I think. Because we do have a very Halloween-oriented story. Not just a random story, but one that fits in both seriously and I think sadly, and yet in kind of a funny way, with the headlines that we've been talking about for weeks and months. Because it's not only a Halloween story, but it's also a COVID-19 story. It's scary. In a good way and also a bad way. And it comes from all places from North Carolina. A little bit counterintuitive. But you know, North Carolina is a changin'. A North Carolina man is sending a stark message to unvaccinated neighbors and passersby. He, too, ladies and gentlemen, is getting into the Halloween spirit way too far in advance. just like me. He has installed a large skeleton and tombstones in his yard to drive home the grim reality of the coronavirus pandemic. Jesse Jones is the man's name. He lives in Raleigh, North Carolina. He has lived at his current address for 14 years. It is well positioned, and I've seen the videos and I've seen the pictures. Kind of a suburban neighborhood with a front yard that is well designed for the placement of Halloween decorations. He set up a 13-foot skeleton in front of his house. And it has attached to it a sign with an ominous message that reads, "Not vaccinated. See you soon, idiots." So just to be clear, a man in Raleigh, North Carolina has put a giant 13-foot skeleton in front of his house, along with some tombstones. And attached to the skeleton is a sign that says, "Not vaccinated. See you soon, idiots." What do you think about that? I think the guy has guts. I think the guy has a dark sense of humor. And I think that every cultural pressure needs to be brought to bear in order to encourage people to get vaccinated. But I don't know. What do you think? I mean, does this really encourage people to get vaccinated? Or is this just a dig that will further alienate people? That is a question that you can call and give me the answer to, or your answer to, at 833-711-7425. Here's a little background about him. Jones said that he hopes his bizarre decorations will convince someone to get the jab, to get vaccinated. His 90-year-old mother-in-law died of COVID-19. He hopes his somber yard display will work to address some of the misinformation widely circulating about the coronavirus and vaccines. Now, as I mentioned earlier, a series of tombstones are also set up. They read, or at least one tombstone reads, "I got my news from Fox." While another says, "I listened to Trump." I mean, these are darkly humorous. And I emphasize darkly, because real lives are being lost because people listen to Fox News. So in a way, it's very, very deadly serious. People listen to Trump, and people can die. It's true. Other tombstones in the lawn display read, "I shouldn't have tried the bleach." And, "My doctor is on YouTube." I gotta hand it to this guy. He puts it out there, and with some dark humor, he tells it like it is. I want to play you a clip from this guy, because I think he makes some very good points.
All these people out there, "I'm not getting the vaccine." Well, what about your neighbors? What about your children? Do it to say, "Hey, I love America." You know, you want to be a patriot, defend America. We're at war with this virus. Go get your shot and wear a mask.
That is Jesse Jones of Raleigh, North Carolina, who again has placed a 13-foot skeleton in his front yard well in advance of Halloween. I think it's a good thing. I think for this, given the Delta variant, he needs to get a jump on Halloween. He needs to be early as opposed to late with this one. And attached to the skeleton, a sign that reads, "Not vaccinated. See you soon, idiots." Is it too harsh? Is it too alienating? Is it going to turn people off? Or do you think that it will wake people up? Because things aren't going well in North Carolina. New infections have risen. And North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper, a Democrat, has resisted calls to implement a stricter pandemic measure or a vaccine mandate. I'm sorry, not a vaccine mandate, but a mask mandate. That's crazy. What do you think about what this guy has done in his front yard in North Carolina? Give me a call, 833-711-7425. That's 833-711-RICK. I'm Beowulf Rockland. It's Freaky Friday on The Rick Unger Show.
Call Rick now, 833-711-7425. That's 833-711-RICK.
In a rapidly changing world, people wonder more and more about where their food comes from and how it was grown. The farmers who grow America's corn understand how important this is and want to share the stories from our farms of how we are working to grow an incredible crop that can be an answer to sustainability questions and is grown by men and women who value the air, water, soil, and our natural resources just like you. To find out more about how corn farmers are working to feed and fuel a vibrant economy and healthy planet, visit ncga.com. NCGA, a commitment to the future.
Presented by Climate Power Education Fund. Does big oil care about our streets flooding or our homes burning? Not according to an ExxonMobil top lobbyist.
Did we aggressively fight against some of the science? Yes. We were looking out for our shareholders.
They care about profits, not people. Learn more at polluters.exposed.
In the fight against COVID-19, testing offers another layer of protection in addition to vaccines. Go to vdh.virginia.gov and search by zip code to find a free COVID-19 test near you. A message from your Virginia Department of Health.
And now, State of Play with former Washington, D.C. Mayor Sharon Pratt.
Our topic today, the pandemic or post-pandemic, as we talk about the human and work-related hiccups and possible residuals resulting from the pandemic. Now, the takeaway for me, or the startling reality for me at least, was that I knew this pandemic has had its impact. I mean, over 600,000 Americans dead, so many Americans sick. And we know our schedules would change, but it seems to have pulled the covers off of a lot of other issues, a lot of other fissures within our society, and particularly in the area of the workspace.
For more, watch State of Play TV Saturdays and Sundays at noon, 11 Central on the Black News Channel, or go to State of Play TV on YouTube.
You, at this very moment, are listening to an incredible radio station that supports The Rick Unger Show and real political conversations. That is something so rare in the American media today. We thank them for carrying this show and investing in rational radio. But not everybody can listen to the entire show, and not everyone can tune in every day. That is why we've launched the Rick Unger Show Premium Podcast. Don't miss a single day of the thoughtful, solutions-based conversations that we strive to have on this program. Go to rickungershow.com, click on Premium Podcast, and get a monthly subscription. You'll get full access to every show we produce, or you can sign up for a year of The Rick Unger Show and save over 30% off the monthly price. Go to rickungershow.com, click on Premium Podcast at the top of the page, and sign up today. That's rickungershow.com, Premium Podcast, and make sure you get your daily dose of rational radio.
Savings starts with Xfinity. Get a great price on Xfinity Internet. Plus, ask how to get an eligible 5G phone on us. And for a limited time, $300 back when you add Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com/start saving. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. Restrictions apply.
Minute Maid slushies are back at McDonald's. And if you'd like to thank me for that information, I'll gladly take a slushie. It's more than a drink. It's a McDonald's drink.
Right now, treat yourself to a small Minute Maid slushie, like the new strawberry watermelon flavor for $1.59. Or try small McCafe frappes and smoothies for just $2. Price and participation may vary. Limited time only. Minute Maid is a trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.